During the servicing of an aircraft, you're likely used to seeing a catering truck approach both the forward and aft galleys of the aircraft. This is the standard process followed by our catering business partners at Alaska Air Group. There are times when a catering truck cannot safely access the forward galley of the aircraft due to gate constraints, or single-door catering is the standard process at that airport. This could be due to exceptionally congested gate areas, construction activities in the area, or placement of ground service equipment. Single-door catering is when the catering team only approaches the aft galley of the aircraft with their truck and moves catering carts and supplies to the cabin to service the forward galley. The catering truck never approaches the forward galley. When there are permanent gate constraints present, a particular gate at an airport will be pre-approved for single-door catering following the completion of a safety risk assessment. When there are temporary gate constraints present, the catering team must request permission from local station operations to perform single-door catering on a case-by-case basis. The catering team will meet the aircraft within 10 minutes of arrival at the gate and approach the aft galley with the catering truck. Once on board, the catering team will notify the crew that they will be performing single-door catering and begin servicing the aft galley while guests deplane. When the last guest deplanes, the catering team must confirm with the flight attendants that the cabin is clear of guests. Once this is confirmed, or if they see that the flight attendants have deplaned, the catering team will pause servicing of the aft galley and proceed carefully through the aisle to service the forward galley. Anyone who is on board the aircraft performing duties, such as fleet service, maintenance, pilots, or flight attendants, should be mindful of the catering team moving carts through the aisle as they are heavy and may cause injury. Catering employees must keep the boarding door clear of carts while catering the forward galley to permit unobstructed access to the aircraft. Fleet service is responsible for opening the R1 door once fall protection is in place in order for catering to service the G2 trash compartment on all 737 series aircraft except on the 900ER and MAX 8. Catering the forward galley as soon as feasible is very important as boarding cannot begin until this is complete and all carts have been brought back to the aft galley. On average, it takes between 8 and 11 minutes to complete this. As soon as the catering team has finished servicing the forward galley, they will notify a flight attendant, if present, that the forward galley is complete. The CSA will then ask the flight attendants the following questions. Is minimum crew on board? Is the cabin temp safe for boarding? Is single-door catering of the forward galley complete? If the flight attendant responds yes, boarding may begin. If the aft galley was not completed prior to moving to the forward galley, the catering team will finish servicing the aft galley prior to disembarking. Boarding can begin while catering is finishing the aft galley. In cases where the aircraft has a long sit or has remained overnight, the catering team will board the aircraft from the aft galley and proceed directly to the forward galley to begin servicing. After completing the forward galley, they will then proceed to the aft galley for servicing prior to disembarking. The process for pre-approval and ad hoc approval of gates for single-door catering, as well as a list of pre-approved single-door catering gates, can be found in the Catering Policy and Procedures Manual.